Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Hi. How are we doing? Hellos, welcome.
Pleased to meet you.
Wednesdays,
Stream
vibes.
after a break BCS of
Snapshot
bachelor's
days,
degree.
my
Yay.
dudes. No, that was yesterday. It's fine. We're no longer Snapshot Day on Wednesdays. It's okay. We'll survive. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. How we doing? Valentine, what's going on? JJ Bird, what's up? Baza, hello. Pooch, hello. Yield Envelope, Leo Messi, hello. Soph Baller, Tay, what's up? Potato People Amber, thank you for the 3 months. Alex Space, congrats on the bachelor's degree, my dude. Thank you so much for the 13 months. Ratio Games, thanks so much for the prime, my dude. Vegas, what's going on? Tactical Corn, what's up? Country Bell, hello. Siren Waters, hi. Tyga the Dragon, welcome on in. Goth, hello. Horrible Day, Coriander in my chili, need new dinner plans. Oh no, did you do like a, what is that, Powerpuff Girls, where you're like stirring it and you actually like hit the vial and it just all spills in and you're like, oh my gosh, instead of like the X on it, it's just coriander. Is that, I'm pretty sure that's probably like in my brain, that's exactly what happened to you, but that's fine.
Pleased to meet you.
The Big 50.
Yentles, thank you for the 50 months, tier 2. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being part of the community. Lovely to have you. Got a good chuckle out of your sheep/wool slab tweet. Thank you, Mandolin. I thought that was a good one. I thought that was a pretty good tweet.
A year and a half of fWhip's trees.
It was pretty good.
Digging and super cool builds. Have a great day,
drop
everyone.
potato. Thank you so much for that 18 months, my dude. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, there was another subtweet on that I thought was hilarious, but I can't find it. But yeah, I don't know why I've been. Oh my god, dude, that tweet has 33,000 likes on it. What? Did I go viral on Twitter? Oh my god, my first tweet back on Twitter in so long, and I got 33,000 likes. Oh, even better, I got more likes than the actual post. Yes. The subtweets always win. Oh, that's funny. That's good. I haven't. I pulled up Twitter. I saw that the first thing said close Twitter. That's so funny. Oh, I did post this one a few minutes ago. Actually, an hour ago, not quite a few minutes.
The Big 50.
Pleased to meet you.
A year and a half.
But
of
I posted
trees,
this.
Fields, digging and super cool builds.
This is
Have a great day, everyone.
4 years ago versus right now, as of this morning.
Ha.
Heroic Press was saying for the 16 months. Ha. Vidval, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Tree.
Yeah, this is the original seed, and this is now. So if you want to go peep around it, I put it over on Twitter. But yeah, well, that's fine. We don't need to do that. Okay, I think all the redos on the announcements are there. Dude, what is my hair doing? It's like it's poofing today. It's doing a poof. It's okay. I'm trying to grow this out because I've like had it like shaved back here, like the part for like 6 years now, and I was like, I think I'm ready for a new hairstyle, so I'm trying to grow it out. And I was talking to my barber, and she was like, yeah, it's gonna be till September. It's gonna be weird. I was like, nice. The rock face unchanged. Yeah, it's gonna be changed eventually. Where's the cape? You gotta watch the stream for 5 minutes. So you get it in there in your drops inventory. You can get all that cool stuff. Yeah, Mojang and Twitch work together to get more codes out there for the Twitch drop cape, so you can get that. When interiors, as far as you could tell in the screenshot, they're all done. No. I would like to do some interiors as part of the next video to also make some progress on those. So I think on Friday, we're actually going to work on Yentl's Bakery in the upper city. We're going to start gathering materials for that. You're not even wearing the cape. I'm wearing, yeah, I don't have the cape IRL, but I have the cape in game that I'm wearing it.
Pleased to meet
they
you.
did. Yeah, they did. I saw it got announced this morning.
For leaving the stream on for 5 more minutes the other day. Got the cape because of that extra time.
I got you. Sarah, thank you so much for the 28 months, my dude. Just shave it all off, aka Rofo. Well, dude, Rofo's not even here and he's catching strays. Ouch. Gotta be nice to Rofo. Don't be mean to my friend. Only I can be mean to my friend. What, mine? Yeah. The bakery in the upper city. We'll get that going. It's you've had it sitting there for. You've had it sitting there forever, so we gotta do it. Dude, somebody commented on my before and after post. Sorry, Baza, thank you for the 1,000 bits, my dude, and kicking off the hype train. I appreciate that. Look at this tweet. This is good, but why not put this effort into like a job or something? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. Oh man, that's so funny. That's really, really good. Oh, I hope somebody, that was just somebody who's been, do they even follow me? They don't even follow me. No. That's funny. Dude, I am unemployed. It's true. I just sit in my office all day and play video games. It's fine. It's totally fine. This is your job. No, I'm unemployed. You can't be employed playing video games. Somebody's silly. No. Someone just called you unemployed. Let that sink in. I'm unemployed. I can't afford to let it sink in. I just need someone comment this is his job. Yeah, I'm not gonna comment that though. That'd be better if it comes from somebody else. When you post your new video, we'll have blah 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 blah. A new video will be out next Thursday, so not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. I do apologize because it's gonna be a little bit of a break for a while. But yeah, there's a sponsored segment in the video that we had a go live date on the 11th, and I didn't have time to do 2 videos in the time. That would require going on Twitter. Heck no. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, who pays you? Technically, I pay myself because I set up a business, and then I'm the only. Oh no, I am employed. No, legally I am employed. I'm the only employee of my business, so I am employed. Yeah, but I don't offer benefits though. Maybe I should give myself benefits. That'd be nice. No. And then so I guess yeah, because technically YouTube doesn't pay me. They just pay like for the services that I have. So they pay my company, and then my own company pays me. So do you file taxes? I do file taxes. It's not fun.
Pleased to meet you.
It's not fun to file taxes at all.
Is mean.
I mean, YouTube maybe. Technically, I believe the paychecks that come in are from Google because it's on Google Ads. Bossman, give yourself a bonus. I know, I gotta do that. I gotta give myself a bonus every once in a while. Then you're unemployed? No, I mean, yeah, I don't know. If I say I'm unemployed, do I pay less taxes? That'd be cool. But there's self-employment between corporate employment and unemployed. Yeah, no, I'm self-employed. I'm just making a joke. I've gone and done my ACL, so currently awake at 5 a.m. sipping coffee. What? Bazo, what the heck, my dude? Didn't you just finish recovering from heart surgery a while ago and you already tore your ACL? What? That's rough, dude. You're a CEO. I'm not a CEO technically because I'm just the owner, because in order to have C-suite level people, there's a certain classification of corporation you need to be, and I am not that classification, so I'm not a CEO. I'm just the owner. I think the IRS would not support. I know, it'd be a bummer. You said you're employed. Can you read? No. Never claimed to be able to read. Speaking of reading, though, I did start Dungeon Crawler Carl Book 5 last night. Just instantly off to a run. I'm so happy. Don't you have Patreon? I do have Patreon. Yeah, there's a link in the description. Mom, what are you watching? Me and an unemployed man playing kids games? Now I'm just an employed person playing kids games. But the average Minecrafter is in their 20s now. The average Minecrafter is in their 20s. So I don't think Minecraft's a kids game anymore. Building with fWhip LLC. Yeah, exactly. It's a construction company, though. Heroic Pixels, thank you for the biddies.
Hi.
Appreciate y'all. Burb, thank you for the 28 months. Yeah, dude, my boss is so mean. He doesn't let me take any time off. Actually, we joke that Coda is the head of HR. Nova's the office manager. My wife is head of marketing. And then I don't know. There's like jokes of everybody in my family has like a different role in it, which is just kind of funny. The Minecraft players in their 20s, Captain Sparkles is an outlier and should not be counted. The average, okay? For the average, there have to be above average and below average. So the kids grown up, but Minecraft stayed. It's true. Me, a grown woman of 31, watching a grown man play kids games while I play the same kid game. I mean, yeah. Cheers to being in your 30s. Drink your water, stay hydrated. Otherwise, a headache happens. Are you a student at the Foliage University or are you staff? I feel like I'd be the staff.
Big whoop whoop / also block placing go DG 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 DG.
Christian, thank you so much for the 11 months. I don't know why that got me. I'm not sure I feel about Jimmy embracing the unk status. I don't know, man. Just saw your quote treat bank. Dude, Bars, we were just talking about that. Did you see the person who replied to my most recent tweet of the before and after saying that I should put this effort into a job? It's so good. You give yourself health benefits, less dental care. I mean, technically I could. But we go through my wife's just because it's a lot cheaper. And then, yeah, no, all of our benefits and everything go through my wife just because it's way cheaper. And then, because when I used to be, before we got married, I was on my own medical plan that like I was just paying out of pocket for. And it was like $600 a month. And it was like really bad. It was real bad coverage. So medical stuff in the US is expensive. But yeah, I don't know. All that fun, life things. Let's go play video games instead. Dude, get a job. I'm working on it, Bars. I'm working on it. I'm building the city so that I can have a job. Okay, so today, what I would like to do for a little while is finish gathering up the resources for bam, 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 all the way rest of the way down here. So we did last stream. Oh yeah, peep the new cape. Peep the cape. Peep the cape. Yep. Look at the cape. You got the cape? Yeah. Flexing the cape. Flexing the cape. You can't even get this cape anymore. No, I'm just kidding. You can. Yeah, so we got everything that we need for the upper city area of all of these buildings right in here. So all of the guys that are currently visible, we have the blocks for already, which is lovely. And that also does come down to just like, right, is there a red right there? I thought I saw a block that I'd missed. I guess not. Did you go to the Netherlands or did you buy the cape? No, I had some absolutely lovely, amazing friends who got extra codes while they were at TwitchCon and they gave them to me. So yeah, I have very nice friends who knew that I would have FOMO by not being there and that they then gave me cape. The gate golems, I believe that we did. Gem? No, no. Speaking of friends, though, Impulse, thanks so much for the raid, my dude. Welcome on in, folks. Hi. Hello. Welcome, raiders. How are we doing? We are literally just logging into the game. Hope y'all had a lovely stream today. What were we up to? We doing some Hermitcrafty stuff, or is it a spooky day, or what were we up to? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Huntress, thanks so much for the 2 gift subs. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are here in the hardcore world today. Ooh, the lights just turned on in the greenhouses. I forgot that I did that. Oh, I love that feature. Got a little, this is my ability of redstone, is put daylight sensor on top of lamp and it turns on. That's about as much as I can redstone. But we do builds. We do builds instead. West Tunnel, Best Tunnel, Impulse worked on a Target game. Ooh. Like bows, crossbows? What are we working on? Is it in the silo? Oh, wow. Hello. No, that's building back here. Yeah, so we're just getting started talking about what we're going to do today. For those who might not know where I'm at or what I'm doing or whatever it is, welcome to my hardcore world. We've been in here for a little over 4 years at this point in time, and a big part of that has been building up this city, the city of Path. All roads lead to Path. I don't know. That's where the name came from. And what we're working on right now is the final stage of expansion within the city walls. The goal of my next project is to finish up every single exterior building that we are going to be building inside the city. So today we're working on the Dwarven District, which is up here. And what we need to work on right now is gathering up materials for all of these guys to fill in this whole stretch along here. Last stream, we gathered all the materials for those. I kind of like to get all the materials ready and then do just like one big stint of everything. And the other point that we're working on, if we can get all the materials of that done today, then we will head over here and get to work on gathering up the materials that are going to be the remainder of the Cathedral District. So we got a house up there, and I can actually just show you. We can turn all that on. And it's all of these. So there's like 17 or 18 buildings that need to come in. And then we also have that. And I was thinking also I might add the trees and things that were going up there. I know it's technically outside the city, but I figured it could be kind of nice. I need to update the schematic. I think if I just reload it, it should fix itself. It's locked. That's a problem. Wait, we might be able to just go directly down on the Y level. I think that could work. If we just drop the Y level directly down. Because we're going to do a little cheeky. When are you going to optimize your PC, sir? Dude, I'm on a 5090 and I'm on a maxed out CPU as well. I can't remember the exact one right now. But this is what happens when you've been in a Minecraft world for 4 years and 13,000 days and built a lot of stuff. We are currently on day 13,406. And a lot of that time has been spent building in here. Is this a city or is it a port town? It's a port city. So we got the big old harbor here. Eventually the harbor is also going to expand along there to get all that stuff in. And we've got all of this built up. So like this is the whole glimpse of the city itself. So we got a lot of cool stuff coming. We're going to get to work on building up
Trying
things.
to sneak this in before he comes on.
Pleased to meet you.
I don't know if that worked. I don't know if that worked to sneak anything in. I don't know who that was though. It snuck by me. I don't know. Why did something just like pop up with that? How long ago was that? I don't even see the notification where that came from. I don't know, man. I don't know. What I do know is we got a lot of locks together, so we're gonna get to work on that. We got these guys in here, and we need to go get the resources. We ever build a mini mosque? We have a desert city that we're working on. All the way out here in the deserts. This is called New Papyrus. And I would like to do a mosque of sorts out here. I think it could be a really cool build to add in. I do tend to make my own version of any form of religious structure or anything like that, as I don't want anybody to be... I just don't want real world religions or real world politics or anything related into my Minecraft world, if that makes sense. That's like a big stopping point that I have. But we can make things inspired by. So it really just comes down to, can we make something inspired by that also works? Whereas Old Papyrus? Old Papyrus is my old survival world that actually is pretty much where I started and grew a ton on YouTube in the beginning. Was the Building with fWhip survival world where I played for 5 years. It was like my first initial... I played in that world pretty much from 100 subscribers till I had close to 600,000 subscribers. We started that in like 1.11 or 1.10 or something like that. So it's an old world. All right, we're gonna bring 6 boxes and just see where we can go with that. City looks incredible. Do you have any tips on keeping motivation for large projects like this? I think the biggest thing I can say for motivation is divide your project into smaller, manageable pieces. That's like the hugest thing that you can ever do. Because if you're looking at this of being like, oh my god, I have an entire city to build, it's like, oh god, that is so daunting. That task is insurmountable. How do I even start that? I can't even conceptualize what the end product's going to look like, other than I want it to be a city. So you can kind of get stuck there, which is not fun. But if you break it down into, I started with the upper district of the city. It's kind of hidden underneath the trees on the map here. But I started with being like, I know that I have this mountain here and I have another mountain here, and I really want the wall to go in the middle of the valley. So we decided, all right, I'm just going to build the wall here first. And then I didn't even build this wall. This one's actually pretty recent. We kind of just made this a little while ago. And I was like, cool, I've got a starting point I can build off of here. And then I decided, being like, all right, I want a main street. So we're going to go in there. And how do we get the main street vibes? Well, maybe we need some side streets. And then just kind of expanded a little bit, built just these houses, and was only focused in the upper area for a while. And then was like, all right, cool, that's good. I don't know what I want next to it, though. But I do know down here, I wanted an industrial district right on the edge of the harbor. And kind of, there's a little like U shape here in the mountains before I customized them to make it look a little bit better. And I was like, I really wanted a place in the industrial district that had some fun farms and things. So we got to work on those. And it was just a good time of building up that. And then I was like, okay, I got these two side pieces. There's two things done. Let's actually go with stripped and get this. And what do I need now to make it look more connected and alive? It's like, oh, well, I guess, I literally need to connect them. So that was kind of what kept evolving into the next things and the next things and the next things. And so if you focus on just a little bit of what you're working on in the moment and not really focused on the, oh, geez, this thing is giant. I find for me that if you can celebrate the wins of doing something, this is true in many aspects of life, but if you can celebrate the win, you can really find a lot more motivation to keep going towards those next wins. And it doesn't always have to be a big one. It can literally be, cool, I detailed out this person's front lawn today, yay, they have that. Or I built a little market stall, that's progress, I did something. And you just kind of start celebrating those little things. You don't really focus on the big insurmountable giant task ahead of you. It's always gonna be there. Like, it's pretty hard to actually finish a build. As much as I'm working on finishing everything inside the city, we still have a ton of interiors left to do, and we got a ton of other little like fix em ups and all that stuff to fill in the cracks. But we're making a ton of progress, and that's cool. That's my mindset for my mini animation series I made. Nice. I've always wanted to get into animating, dude. I feel like that's retired fWhip, when I'm truly old and washed up. I really want to get into some other form of digital media. It's either I want to get into digital media, whether it's through like just art and drawing, or I want to get into game development. And honestly, I could probably do both, in that if I got into the art side and started working on animation and whatnot, that'd be really cool. Now that school is out, you have no excuses to end stream. Why was that an excuse for me before, bro? I ain't got kids. I'm not that old. Come on now. They really need to add a workstation that strips logs much more easily. But my side gig of stripping, what would I do? Do something on a project, waiting for things to be perfect keeps you in place. Perfect is the enemy of good. It's true. I also think over planning in Minecraft, at least, is something that causes people to freeze. I've seen this so many times from so many friends who are just the most amazingly talented players and builders and everything, and they're just really good at the game, and they make these amazing things, and they spend a month or 2 months planning out and creative just so that they can then bring it into their survival world, and then they'll make their video, and then they'll do this, and then they'll do and then they just they spend the month in creative designing all of it, building it all out, and then they burn out and they're done because they log into survival, they load in their giant Lightmatica file and go, oh my god, I need what now? And they're done. There's no moving forward. So I think what I did for my big build of the city was I had a general like blob of like my original map that I drew out above was I had a circle here, I had a circle here, I had like a line of the road going through, I had a circle here, and like that was it. And then I was making mini maps of being like, okay, I want the street here, I want it going into there, and then I would fill that out, fill that, blah, 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 blah. And then start basically making the blobs of spaces more detailed. And then I would focus on, all right, how do I connect these together? And that I think definitely took a more old Europe style of building compared to like more modern what you see in America, where things are more on grids and patterns and things are set up from the get-go. So it definitely is a different build aesthetic and different build outcome, but I think if you're going for something very natural or even just want to move forward, having a loose plan where things are going to go is good, but a lot of Minecrafters overplan big time. All right, what do I still need? 27 trapdoors, 6. Okay. That'll be 30. We will always use more of those. I need 4 fences. And we also need another. There we go. Available. Boop, 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 boop. You have to build a sand duper. I don't like duping sand. I've never wanted to build a sand duper. I don't see the. I find for me, and this is not something that I would ever force on everybody, but I find for me as a Minecrafter, the more I automate my world, the less I want to play in my world. Which is a weird thing, but it's very true. There's like, that's the big reason why I've never really wanted to learn the like technical side too much outside of just the basics of what I might need to do something. Because I find that if I'm automating everything that I do, then I find for me a lot of my enjoyment comes from the mine of Minecraft, not so much the craft. So I find for me that if I were to automate everything, I actually kind of lose a lot of the drive to keep wanting to do things. That's the same reason why I don't really have big old auto storage rooms and all that stuff. Sure, it would speed up how quickly I can do things in my world, but a big part of what I do in this game is actually to slow myself down so that I can appreciate the little things that I spent a lot of time doing. I don't think everything in Minecraft needs to be a sprint. Great Salmon Scam is one of my older brother's favorite songs. I make no claims to that other than being the one who got scammed. Y'all think Lizzie's so nice and innocent and she's out here scamming everybody? I thought I had an ally and I got scammed big time. Let's do Dark Oak next. So what I'm doing here is just going through getting all the wooden materials, then we'll jump down into my stone storage room and see what we have available there. And we'll just kind of keep jumping around until we run out of stuff. I have a lot of these. We can just turn all these into those. Nine of thems. We get 13 of them, so we'll get 15. And 22 of those. We need 24. The process is part of the enjoyment, yeah. That's why I found that I struggled a lot when I first started playing Minecraft to keep up with projects long term, because being the kid that I was back in ye olden days of Minecraft, I found that I actually, a lot of the times, like, I would get bored and be like, oh, I don't want to go gather that again. I was just down in the caves. What do you mean I forgot iron? I don't want to go get more iron. And so I just spawn it in, because we've all been there. We've all done that. And then a while later, I finally made the connection of being like, I keep quitting my worlds that I'm playing in as soon as I start spawning in materials. As soon as I started like cutting a corner and just saying like, yeah, it's fine. I would never come back to the worlds. I'd quit them and I'd start again. And that was the loop for me that kept me from playing in a world long term. Because as soon as I stopped doing that is when I started building with fWhip. And that was when I really started to play in a long-term Minecraft world. And it took me a while to realize that, of being like, no, it's because I stopped cheating and cutting corners, because then it made everything that I had done in the world up to that point no longer mattered, because why did I put the effort in to make the farms and make the things when I could have just spawned in the blocks instead of making the thing, you know? So I found for me that was a big thing for just long-term enjoyment. It's the same that people ask me all the time of being like, would you ever turn this into a regular survival world? And then every single time I'm like, no. There's no part of me has any desire to turn this into a regular survival world, because I know the second I turn this into survival and like step away from the hardcore identity that this world has had, I'm no longer going to want to play in the world. I will instantly want to quit. So it's, I don't know. Should I get out of the sun as the heat is making me sick? Probably. Heat stroke is no joke, dude. Probably good to avoid. I ain't no doctor though, but as far as, you know, the pale redhead in me goes, being in sun is not always good. Being in sun also bad. Being in sun mean bad time. fWhip's resource rants. We're all here for it. Dude, I love a good fWhip rant. I can't fWhip rant in my videos. That's why I have to keep streaming. Imagine if I couldn't. Imagine if I stopped streaming. Who would I rant to? I'd have nobody to rant to. Because y'all can only leave comments saying fWhip shut up, but you can't actually like force me to be quiet. So like, I can just keep ranting endlessly and it's fine. But if I do it to people IRL when I'm just like yapping and talking, they can be like, can you just stop? And like, they're also talking. So like, it's like, okay, I kind of gotta be quiet. But here, no, dude, we're set. Nobody can tell me to shut up. It's great. What else do I need? I gotta watch that again. I need to watch The Lorax soon. Such a good movie. Go to Nova, they would listen. No, they actually would not. If Nova's ever in my office hanging out and I start recording, she leaves. Like, no joke, she will get up and she will just walk away. And then Coda, if you're ever talking to him, you know, just talking to your dogs as we all do, he will also just get up and leave. Or he'll just stare at you and roll over the other way, as in, please shut up. And you're like, thanks, buddy. Love you too. No, dude, they're huskies. They don't want to sit there and listen. They got things to do. They got important stuff going on in their lives. What do we need? Chisel bookshelves. We need a few. We need some beehives. And that's it. Okay. Wasn't that the entire purpose of fishing with fWhip? Yeah, pretty much. I gotta bring it back. I've been wanting to use the second channel more. I need to find more reasons to use the second channel. Because I'm also... Oh, dude, I'm so far behind on uploading VODs. Oopsies. Okay, I'm writing a note for myself to do that after stream. I'm gonna open the program so that it's just there in the background, and later me will be like, why is this open? Oh, right. You can talk to your dog, says never owned a husky. Mine leaves the room if I make any noise. But then they'll just be there and just be like, they'll be making all the noise, and if you tell them to be quiet, they're like, what do you mean be quiet? I have to sing the song of my people. You expect me to not sing? How dare you? Into the bee farm. I keep running out of these. I'm using so many beehives recently that I think we're just gonna make a whole stack. I need that, and then I also need that. Whole stack. I also need barrels too. Okay. Hey, barrels. 17 barrels. Barrels. Take that, take that, take that, take that. Take that. 32 barrels. We only hush fWhip rants when he's mining, and those picks aren't very replaceable. Please, come on. The second y'all tell me, hey, your pick's about to break, I'm either like already on top of it. I'm like, I know, guys, I got it. Or I'm just not reading and the pick breaks. So it's a great time. I love it. It's super fun. Okay, well, that's everything up here. I believe that's most of what I see right now. We can always come back. Let's go get our stones. My bee farm is too efficient and honeycomb is overflowing my chest. Oh no, I must cry into my dollar bills. I'm so sorry. Just don't make an auto crafter to condense them. You can't craft back. The dogs will be like, Father, stop ranting to us.
Pleased to meet
about
you.
how hard it is to get small drip leaf. They're like, we don't even know what small drip leaf is.
5 whole years, fWhip brain and a builder's cape to boot. Like the stream, everyone.
Blooded Eyes, thank you so much for the 59 months. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well today. All right, what do we need? Tough. I think I got tough. I think for once I'm still not out of tough. Oh, we're so close to being out of
Pleased
tough.
to meet you.
That's not good.
25 months on YouTube as well. Woohoo. Like the stream, folks.
Oh, dude, we got tough brick for days. Ooh, I can reclaim one of these shulkers because we can just empty that. Blooded Eyes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then we can have this. And we can just take a new one. And then we can go, I'm gonna need some of them. I only need a few of them. And that's it. And them. Tough, tough, tough. Is it afternoon time right now? It's just after lunch. So technically, yeah, it's afternoon. It's 12:30. Oh, no, I have to redo that. Oh, we got some in here. Love that. Oh, I had some of these. I need to put these in the other box because then I'll actually see them. We might have enough on me right now. So much tough. Is that, and then I need 12 of these guys right there. I need a little bit more tough. Boop. Perfect. Oh, you know what we also could do today? I kind of made a new shulker monster yesterday. Are you still at 21.11? No, I'm on 26.1.2. Lightmatic has been out for this for months. You know what we could also worry about today if we need to? I kind of did this. Kind of a mess up here. Yeah. We'll see. Distraction? Distraction? Piece of candy? Where? No, that's only if we need to like go and actually mine. That's like if we need to go mine for deep slate, but we don't have to right now, so it's fine. Still love that this can just be crafted into that now. So good, dude. Okay, I only need 2 of these. 6 of these. 30 of these. And we also need boop, 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 probably, and we will see where it goes. I realized a pet peeve that I have. If you scroll this bar down, you know, you scroll and you see the polished ones in here, and then you craft anything. So like we'll craft that. It moves it back to the top. Just me? Just me? Nobody else annoyed by that? Because I realized that a few days ago and now I can't unsee it. I know it's very much first world problems, but it's really annoying. Wait, I don't think I've never noticed that. It's driving me crazy, dude. Because I went to craft something. I was like, oh, I scrolled down, it's here. And then I went to craft a polished tough or something yesterday. And I went to do that, and I crafted the wrong thing because it scrolled back up without me realizing. And I was like, Urgh. Live reaction. Just, Urgh. That, and you can't auto. Yeah, the fact that you can't also spacebar craft like you can on a crafting table very much sucks. Let's do our cobblestone first. Like, they added spacebar crafting to the crafting table. Why do we not get that on here? Why are we not gonna get that? I do need some of that. Okay. I might have a few, but I was about to just... Oh, I've got plenty. Okay, cool. And I bring more backup moss in here. That's not a stone cutter. Gotta keep them all together. Oh, we also need pale moss. Okay, I can go get that. I got that right here. Mossy stone brick, stairs. 1.
Pleased to meet you.
Dragon Ball Z reference. I feel, was that me or is that somebody in the... I don't know. Maybe if I made one, it wasn't on purpose. Especially in modded where you have a zillion stonecutter options for a block. See, I don't like that though. That for me, I don't need in my game. I don't need the cracked, chiseled, cut, polished brick, tile, upside down fishbone L stones block everything. I don't need that. That to me is too many items. Like, could you detail to your heart's content with it? Yes. I will never deny that. But I don't know if it's needed, you know? I would prefer to have more distinct color variations of things than to only have, or than to have like 100 options of stones, but being more limited on other things. I feel like I would prefer that they would dedicate more time to like new block types, new block textures and whatnot. Would you ever use cracked stone bricks? I use them very sparingly. Mostly because I always forget that they exist. But I do use them very occasionally, if like mixed in with mossy stone bricks, if I can remember to use them. But yeah, it's one of those blocks that I will just forget exists in the game. Same with like cracked black stone. Isn't there a cracked black stone? Pretty sure there is, right? Isn't there a cracked blackstone brick? Yeah, cracked polished blackstone bricks. Like this, I always forget that's in the game. And then the cracked deep slate tile. Like these guys, I tend to use these the most out of any of the cracked, because I think they work well in like roofs. But even with that, there's no stair, so I just, again, can't be bothered. If it's only a full block, it's like a very, very niche little teeny tiny itty bitty baby detail. I'm really happy to say that we're actually starting to work through our cobblestone. We've cleared out 8 double chests of our cobblestone, which is amazing. Because all of this is, oh, actually there's a few that are. We're gonna do this because I can, and that will help with lag. Then I can just excuse me. As we get more things out here, then we can just add more chests. That was kind of the original goal of the storage room, and then I just kind of started filling in things. Time for a cobblestone generator. My cobblestone generator is, no, that's careful, sorry. My cobblestone generators are TNT and duper, and well, flying machine is now silk touch, so flying machine got changed to silk touch. But we have TNT and duper, and so we're good. We're fine. We don't need anything. 23 and 3, okay. The thing that I actually need though is andesite. Because that is supposed to be my andesite supply, and it's not looking good. That's my calcite. Diorite, we're pretty set on because there's 4 shulker boxes in here full of it, but yeah, man, it's a rough one. It's a rough one to be me. It's a tough life that we live. I gotta go. I ran out of andesite building custom mountains, and now I gotta go get more andesite. And like great terracotta. In craft andesite though, yeah, but it's expensive. You think I'm made of diorite and cobblestone? What, you think I got multiple shulkers or double chests full of diorite and cobblestone to craft andesite? Ugh. No, that diorite's sacred. I can't use the diorite, because in order to make diorite, you then need quartz. And to get the quartz, you have to supply gold, and then you have to do the piglin bartering, and then it's a lot. It's a lot.
Keep it real.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hello, sir.
Slaps.
BRRRRRRRR.
Oh, only a short BRR. Bart, hello, happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for the dono. Hope you're doing well. Is there anything else that we need in here? I might have the brick, 19 brick and 1 wall. Maybe I probably don't. 19 brick, 1 wall. I have 2 pieces of brick left over. It was meant to be. Anything else in here that I need? Nope. How many pets you got? IRL, I have 2 dogs. All right, we're gonna go dirt storage next. What are you building? We are working on getting resources together for the Dwarven districts right now to be able to start on that. The goal of this video I'm working on here, which is not actually the next one, it's the one after that, is to finish every building inside the city. The city is pretty fun to walk around at night. I really like. I changed the atmospherics nighttime color to being more gray than blue. Like a little bit of like a almost a warmer gray, and I love it, dude. It's so nice. Alright, look at that. Oh, it looks so good. SJ, you need Tweakeroo and Tweaker More, and then it's in the settings. Dirt. 1.5 stacks of each, and I know for a fact that I'm out of coarse dirt already. So we're just gonna make some fresh dirt. Boom. We might honestly have all of the mud and everything that we need here. Yeah. I should have hay bales too. fWhip's Minecraft character is a big boy confirmed. Yeah, I don't have a bad time. I can stay up as much as I want. I just don't want to stay up. YouTube friends, if you have not already, click the like button. It helps me out a ton, so I really appreciate y'all doing it. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you. Oh, we do have brown mushroom in here. Nice. I'm just gonna convert as many as I can. Okay, there's that. We need to get ourselves 1, 2, 3. This needs to go into 46 of these boys. And 59 of these. Why did I use so many mud brick stairs, dude?
Keep it real.
fWhip, I'm in the US Air Force and it's been really hard recently. I don't want to go into detail, but I just want you to know your streams and videos are my happy place. I love watching your content.
Hey Josh, thank you so much for the support, and glad to be able to give you a spot you can feel like you can take a moment to have for yourself. But thank you so much for sharing that, and good luck with everything going on. I know it's very, I can't imagine the amount of stress that you're going through with everything going on in the world right now. So happy to be able to give you a little bit of a break from it all if we can here. What do we got? We got that, and then I might need to make some brown concrete powder. Is there any other dirts and things? I need a few grass blocks, okay? Oh, 3. Perfect. It was meant to be. Okay. Oh, nope. That's still on the ground. Probably need to pick it up. Anything else that we can get out of here that we would need? Nope. Ooh, I did forget warp shelves. All right, we gotta go back. Going YouTube to do my like after I'm done eating. All good, all good, all good. Not sure if I'm imagining it, but I know using Tweakaroo, etc. to gather materials, you need a certain for certain layers, but there isn't a mod that pulls materials out of shulkers that are.
Pleased
Isn't
to
there a
meet
mod?
you.
There is a mod that will
Almost 3
directly
years
pull
already.
from shulkers.
Holy.
From like in here. I can't remember the name of it, but there is one that does it. I find that to be a little too cheaty. I think there at least has to be some element of place shulker on the ground. Otherwise, you can literally fill all top 3 inventory bars with shulkers of stuff, and you can just place to your heart's content. So I find that to be a little too much. But say it thread, thank you so much for the 35 months. You're never too much. Thank you so very much for the support. Almost 3 years. When are you gonna face reveal? Probably at 2 million. So like subscriber stuff for the next face reveal. Yeah, for the face reveal at 2 million. I think I have the coral in here. Coral, tube, and brain. Okay. Brain. Tube. Coral. I think the amount of streamer brain rot I have is that I just can't look at coral without going coral. Hope you don't reveal ruins the magic. Yeah. Yeah. This is actually my VTuber model. I just like got really ahead of the game and I was super lifelike VTuber. My milestone didn't come through. Very sad. What? Did it not pop up? Oh, but thank you for the 8 months, Rofo. Hopefully they're not thawing out already. I don't know. It's pretty hot out there, but, you know. It'll probably pop up at some random point. Coral, that kills people. Honestly, it's just... You can find the people who were on the early internet, but with that one. It's either that or, cupcakes or shoes. Or that one car that drives down the mountain road. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. I need bush. Bush. Need firefly bush too. Is Minecraft your main job? No, I'm unemployed. Need ferns. Yeah, YouTube's the full-time gig. Minecraft isn't my job. YouTube's my job. Not the car commercial where it disappears behind the tree and then you're like, what? Where did it go? Pulling this out to remind me that we need to go get ferns. Wow, fWhip showing his age. At least I'm not like Jimmy over here, self-proclaiming unk status, so yeah, it's fine. Oh, we're lagging. Oh, the world's stuck saving. Oh, my game just... Oh, hello. Okay, I guess I opened the inventory there. Do I have cactus in here? I thought I had cactus in here. Hello. Alright, well, we need to go to the desert to get a cactus flower anyways, so we'll just chop the cactus. No, it's from there. There we go. 1 cactus. Or is it 2 cactus?
Keep it
1
real.
cactus.
Deep cut. Who made you wanna be who you are today?
I don't know. I don't know if I really ever had like a big person I was looking up to. I don't know. I don't know if I really have an answer to that. Bart, thank you for the support though. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, like I'm trying to think. I'm like, I don't think I got an answer. I thought I was out of mangrove leaves for a second. I was gonna be real worried. So that brown shulker can go back. Oaky Reeves. We're definitely not out of Oaky Reeves. Dude, I gotta build an oak forest or something soon. I have so many oak leaves. For some reason, my brain, every single time I'm chopping oak trees down, says I have to collect the leaves. And now I have 17 shulker boxes full of oak leaves. And we have 6 shulker boxes full of birch leaves. Acacia, I had a few shulkers, but I'm out of. I only have a stack and a half now. Jungle, we've got some more up at the top. Cherry, we're decently stocked on. Spruce, we're actually pretty good. Azalea, we're looking pretty bad on Azalea. Flowering Azalea, though, don't you worry. I've got so many of them. Just in case I run out. Yeah, exactly. It's just in case I run out. I'm ready to go in case I run out. Okay. I needed ferns still, which we can't get there. So I'm just going to go get like 2 stacks of ferns. Grass. Grass. Gotta get that grass. Ooh, sapling. Hate to have to come back. Oh, my perfect 3 stacks of saplings. Sad. Do you have any plans for a heavily modded series? No plans from my side, but never say never. There could be something that would happen at some point, maybe, but I don't plan to do it like a single player thing. But if I got invited to something, maybe. But I haven't really been in the loop of the SMP invites as for the last year or so. So I'm sure I could reach out to some friends and be like, hey, can I come play? And they would add me in a heartbeat. But yeah, I'm very much in the single player side, and I'm very much just loving this series. I feel like I would do a different single player thing, maybe of like a survival thing, maybe like a skyblock or something before I would do modded, to be honest. Yeah, video next week. Eddie, thank you so much for the tier 2 membership, my dude. I really appreciate you. All right, we gotta go get some ferns. And with the night coming on, it's a perfect time to go to the fern grow up where we can sleep inside. It's been the highlight of your week so far. What have you enjoyed the most? I really am happy with the video that I finished next week's video this morning, actually, and I'm really happy with it. So that's cool to have that done. I'm very proud of it. I'm excited for y'all to see it. Yeah, that's one. I also got to start a book that I was looking forward to starting last night, so that was cool. I took a break from reading the Dungeon Crawler Carl series to read the Bloodsworn trilogy, which was good. I wasn't like oh my god, I love this. It was pretty good. But now I'm back in Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I'm like, yeah. So I started that last night, and I was like, oh yeah, I like this series a lot. Can we get a cheeky spoiler for the vid? Can I get 1,000 likes? You know the rules, Spider. You've been around for a bit. Yeah, I might have to readjust the goal for likes. You know what? Today, I'll bring it down. We'll go 800 likes.
By Isaac Asimov. Hint, hint.
Oh, that was. But I'll say 800 likes today. There you go. If we get 800 likes on the YouTube stream, I'll give you all a spoiler for next episodes. Likes on Twitch. Nah, I dual stream, so I'm also live on YouTube. It's a very easy, free way for people to be able to get spoilers and stuff, and I still get support and everything. So I like to set light goals for that type of stuff for streams. I know, unfortunately, it means Twitch people would have to go over there temporarily and blah, blah, blah. Which there's no pressure to. We'll just keep chugging along with what we got going here, but... The good thing I got 200 ferns when I needed about 20. Yeah, I just hit a flower pot with my head. I'm such a good flyer. Wait, has light gone down that much on YouTube? Well, my viewership on YouTube, since YouTube's been having all the live stream viewer issues that they refuse to acknowledge as issues, that they're just saying that I don't know. We don't like the YouTube support team right now. They're trying to gaslight me into saying that it's my fault that my viewers are down. When there's there's clear data that just one day I went from averaging 4,000 viewers on YouTube to now I average 600 viewers on YouTube. So, you know, it's something changed. I'm not too sure what, but something changed. So, yeah. I've talked to YouTube, and all they've done is tell me that I no longer make content that people want to watch. I was like, what? Okay. All right, so we need a stack of wool. I was like, I haven't changed anything about my content. It is the same quality that it was before. I need 2 light blue and 1 white banner. Okay. Do I have anything here? I got sticks. 2 light blue. They told you that? Yeah. In much more like technical support terms, but that is basically what they said. Read through the lines, that's what they said. And that was after they'd been gaslighting me, telling me that there was no issue, that my viewers would be actually the same. They said that, and they also said that I've actually been only getting view botted for the last 2 years on YouTube. I was like, I haven't even been streaming on YouTube for 2 years, but okay. So I was like, great job looking at the data there. And yeah, I had a great time talking to them. They're so fun to talk to. Love talking with them. Here's any brown concrete powder. I'm pretty sure I made it a little bit last time. What was the last time you visited the cartographer village? I went out there a little while ago to make a banner. Well, we're out of that. So that's it. Neil needs to get on top of his support team. Yeah, the problem is that they don't care about a single creator like me having issues with live stream viewership, which they are not, and then also not enough creators are saying that they're having issues with live stream viewership. Because I've talked with Cookie God, I've talked with Solidarity, I've talked with even some folks who are outside of the Minecraft space. That, like, I've talked with people who stream like Call of Duty constantly. I've even talked to people who are like lifestyle vloggers who live stream their adventures off their phone as they're traveling around, and every single one of them, around the exact same time that I've seen my viewership dip down, they all saw a decline. So it's not even like it's just the Minecraft space or anything like that. It's live streaming in general on YouTube. And I did hear from one of them who runs esports teams and like big esports events. So like their viewership is huge because if they don't get viewership, they can't get subscribers to host their events. And if they don't get they don't get sponsors to host their events, if they can't get sponsors to host their event, to pay for their events can't happen. And then the players in the esports leagues are out of jobs because the advertisers for the events make it so that the tournaments can happen and the prize pool exists, and then the players can go and blah, 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 blah. Like, y'all know how that works. And all that all of us, as far as I know, I mean, not everybody probably, but a good portion of us have all reached out to YouTube to say, hey, there's a problem. And all YouTube has done the entire time is just tell us that, no, we don't see any issues on our side. It just seems that your viewership is down. Or they've told multiple of us that we were getting ViewBot for the last X number of months or anything like that. And then even after a lot of data saying that no, we're not, like even revenue is down, even advertisements watched is down, blah, 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 blah. They've still like stuck to it and been like, nope, you're getting ViewBotted. There's nothing else going on, which is, you know, super lovely. And then, chatting with a few other friends who, again, others who are working in the esports side have said that they were able to get confirmation from YouTube that there is a problem and that it was expected to be resolved by June, July. So maybe I'll randomly see a spike in viewership when the summer rolls around, but I ain't holding my breath at this point. But all it's really meant for me is that I've had to rely on live stream videos and Patreon and all that for revenue more so. Like I'm not at a point where I'm hurting or anything. I'm still doing totally fine, so no need to freak out in any of that regard. But it means for me I've had to shift priorities, like my prioritization of stuff has to shift back towards more video focus instead of live stream focus. Because for a while, live streams were doing really, really well, and it actually became like a dependable income source. Now it's back to just being like supplementary. Which is okay. Right, we need to get ourselves, what is it? 3 rails. For some reason I have rails in. Oh, I think that's a slide. Yeah, that's our slide. Do I have anything in here that I can get? Ooh, there are a few things in here. Nice. We don't have to go to the desert. Alright. 6 ladders. 3 scaffolding. 1 soul campfire. 10 pots. Cactus flower. The rest I need to go get myself. What are you working on right now? We're getting a bunch of materials together so that we can finish up the buildings in the Dwarven district of the City of Path. So these are actually the last buildings that we need, or these are the last materials we need to be able to get started on the construction of the building itself, which is pretty sweet. Okay, we need to go visit our fishermen, buy a bunch of campfires. First and foremost. I remember around the holidays, your viewership being massive and streams with 1,000 likes easily every time was great. Yeah. No, there was from October to end of like mid-February probably on live streams, I was consistently breaking 4,000 concurrent viewers on YouTube. And then literally overnight it shut back down to, then I started to stream one day and I couldn't break 400 and I was like, this is really weird, what's going on? And then I reached out to Jimmy to be like, hey, are you seeing anything weird on viewership? My viewership was terrible today. And he was like, dude, mine was awful too. And then we both were like, haha, oh no, we're in danger. And then neither of us picked back up on viewership. I talked to him recently. He's also been like, yeah, I'm just not streaming as much anymore because YouTube killed the desire to stream. So fun times, you know? All right, everything else that we need, we can get out in Tough Hall, so we can head over to the Dwarven City to be able to get the last resources to build up the Dwarven area and path. Hello from Norway. Hey, Alex, welcome on in. That just sounds crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to do about it other than vibe and keep doing my own thing. Been in the same boat, not nearly on the same scale as you and others, but it's discouraging to see massive 50% drop off. Yeah, dude, Bars, I don't know, man. Hopefully what the little thing that we might got cooking in the oven right now might be a little A little cooking up of something fun coming. Hopefully get a little bit of new viewership around. Looks so good at night. I know. I really love the atmospheric settings. I got it tailored in now. Floating islands someday. I do not like floating islands in Minecraft because of how the lighting system works in Minecraft. I find that floating islands just create giant mob like pits below them. And I really hate the way that that giant just dark patch looks underneath the thing. Just wherever you build in the sky, instantly underneath that entire space is just straight beam down of just darkness. And I don't like it. It's really, every time it gets me. Every time. There's a bunch of pots. Okay, we got our pots. We got our big pots. We got our little pots. I didn't need those. I needed little pots. I only made big pots. I made a mistake. I needed to actually come to you and do that. And then I needed to make a little pot, not big pot. My bad. Wrong pots. And now we got our pots. Now we got big pot and little pot. Great. Cool. You share your atmospheric settings on Discord? Yeah, I've been meaning to. The other thing that I did set up for it that is the reason why the nighttime looks so good is I set up gamma utilities to in here. They have the configuration. They have dynamic gamma. So I have it set to during the day when I'm outside, my gamma is now at 30. And then when it's nighttime or you're inside somewhere where the skylight level is 0, my gamma jumps up to 98. So it automatically transitions the gamma during the day based off where I'm going. Like in here, you'll see it's kind of dark, and then we go in and you'll see like our eyes get used to the lighting in here, and the top gets a little bit brighter. And that has made it so nice for just being able to build and everything and make it look good. That's tech. Dude, it's so good, Bars. You got to set it up. It's really, really nice. So I did that, and then it made atmospherics at night look a lot better. Highly recommend if you're using atmospherics. Okay, so we need an oxidized copper golem. I might actually have one. I do not. I have a lot of chests because I keep making copper golems and I keep not using the chests. Okay, well. I need my shears again. Alright, we're gonna do that and that. Okay, he's gonna freeze in a second.
Pleased to meet you.
I've missed a bunch of streams/videos because of a huge work project. I look forward to watching back the VODs. I can't wait to see what I missed. Smiley face.
Savvy, thank you so much for the 16 months. Hope you're doing well. Hope the work project went well too. Actually, we can have all the copper, just have its own. This is just where all my pumpkin seeds are going. Have you designed an interior for this place yet? I have not even copied this into the creative world. It's bad. I know, it's bad. Okay, we got that. Do I need 2 of them. Oh, I do need a wax copper door. I need 10 chains. Actually, both of these I'm pretty sure. Is what is this filter for again? I can't see into my filter. I think I can get back this way. I cannot. Oh yeah, so that's raw copper and this is copper ingots. Okay, yeah. Right. Something or another glitches out on my ANS. Did not give me the notification for this. Looked at the time, went, wait, today is Wednesday. It's past time for fWhip to start streaming. Welcome on in, Midnight Lurker. It's okay. What the heck, internet? What the heck? Oh, I forgot. I did do that. No, I did not do that. I need to wax them. Then we'll have done that. Wax. Wax on. That's not the box they go in. Okay. I need 2 exposed copper golem statues. So I need you back, because we're just going to make some oxidized ones. Get rid of the wax on the oxidization. Bam, 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 bam. You guys can just chill. They'll freeze in a minute. 1 minute. I need 34 bulbs. Oh, no. 34? What was I thinking? Oh, we could take these down. Then I don't have to go get blaze rods. Well, that would bring us to 8. That brings us to 30. If you run out of copper, where's your next trial chamber gonna be to mine out? We've actually almost mined all of the copper in our current one, but there's a lot of trial chambers around. Late to stream. What are we working on? We're getting a bunch of materials. The last materials we need for the Dwarven district today. fWhip being too enthusiastic again. I know. My golems are ready. So I need these at exposed. Sweet. Okay, now I need to get... I'm just going to take these because I have so many of them. I need to just start breaking them down. I keep putting it off. We can take that. We need 38 of those. I need 1 slab. I need 6 bars. These all need to go to the 2nd stage, the weathered stage. I need some more honeycomb. I'm gonna have to go get some more honeycomb here soon to store over here. Was it earlier that said they were suffering from success of their honeycomb farm being too good? I also need to get a beacon set up in here. Are you excited for the dappled forest? Also, hi from Sweden. Dude, I'm so pumped. Colored leaves in Minecraft, I think, has been one of the longest asked for features on my wish list. I have never enjoyed the look of the concrete, wool, copper grate, etc. trees. They're always kind of like, okay, they're fine, but they've never been like my fave. And now that we can get the actual forest, oh dude, I'm so excited for those leaves. And the wood, I hope the wood gets slightly tweaked texture wise to be slightly darker, but I am excited for it. Diamond beacon coming. I could probably make a diamond beacon. I just have never bothered. Do we need to do the Minecrafter flex of building the diamond beacon soon? Does that have to be on my bingo card? Oh, those are waxed oxidized bars. I made the wrong bars. Guys, Why did I use waxed oxidized bars? Hello? Hello? Me? That does not need wax on it. Okay, whatever. Diamond beacon? Shinies? Yeah, Minecraft watchers love shinies. Build a netherite beacon at 2 mil. Funny joke. You're so funny. Wow, you're hilarious. No, I'm never doing that. There's always time for beacon flex. Yeah, there ain't ever time for a whatchamacallit beacon flex. Netherite beacon flex? No. After seeing Pixariff spend months live streaming to do that, no, dude, I ain't doing that at all. Also, Plinkosaurus, thank you so much for the Prime. Sorry I missed that earlier. And Cello Kaneko, I believe. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Sorry if I missed that earlier as well. Zoleni, I have no idea what that SMP is. My question is why wax oxidized blocks even exist in the first place. There is no other. Probably just for continuity across all of the blocks. Oh, I'm still recording. Okay, I was just about to stop recording to then start recording, and I'm already recording, so I guess we can just drop all of our boxes in here and be like, wow, I did that. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Wow, boxes are ready. Mudflaps did his beacon in 60 hours with how much setup? How much setup? Because I feel like Mudflaps is somebody who does a ton of setup for builds. I think you'd rather do another raid farm than another beacon. Oh yeah, no, if I actually want to build like a giant farm, I need emeralds, dude. I don't. Emeralds are the thing that I need. Dream was on Donut SMP. Oh, okay, that's why I don't know about it. I know nothing about that dude anymore. I blocked the words Dream Minecraft and Dream SMP and any term that I could think of that wasn't just the word Dream on Twitter a while ago, and it made my Twitter feed so much better. It's amazing how much better it can be if you just get rid of the people who are causing toxicity. It's amazing.
Pleased to meet you.
One day closer to Christmas and Mariah Carey thawing out.
See, Rofo, it popped up. Look, it's just an hour late. Why don't you like Dream? Do I even need to answer that? That man is made of drama. That dude just, there's so much drama surrounding him. And he has done some awful things. No, we are not Dream supporters in this stream. If you're a Dream supporter, I would recommend you go and look into all of the drama around him and all of the negative things that he's done. And he's exploited some people, used his position of power as a content creator to try and do things that we're not going to talk about. And yeah, no, Dream is not somebody that you want to be your role model. So that's all we're going to say about him. We're not going to talk about him. We're going to move on. Where? I think we got this all done. Those youngins, I know. The youngins that think all of his speedrun videos or his manhunt videos weren't staged. Those are the youngins that support him still. Glad I grew up on Captain Sparkles and not Dream. Dude, Captain Sparkles is such a homie. He's so nice to talk to. Oh. Game, hello. So I know we just did a lot of resource gathering, but how do y'all feel about more resource gathering? Wow, Yentles, you're making me get rid of it. Wow, you're making me get rid of my yellow glass. Ugh. We could actually just take the train down here. Never understood the glaze about Dream. Yeah, me neither, dude. Yentles. 220 spruce slabs, 170 spruce trap doors. Ooh, thoughts on another Empire's SMP? I do not believe Empire's SMP is going to be coming back. I think it could be.
Pleased to meet you.
Here's my take
Hi,
on it.
fWhip. I changed my name. I was Lily Ika. What a wild ride of almost 3 years.
Calypso 634 months.
Thank you.
I'll try and remember.
For being you. Heart emoji.
Good to have you back, though. Thank you so very much. Thank you for being you. This new era. But anyways, Empire's SMP. The only thing I would say on it is I would absolutely love to do an SMP again with that same group of people. I absolutely miss playing with them. They're all amazing people, and it would be really, really fun to collab with them again and have something big to work on. I just don't see it ever happening, which is the unfortunate part, because the group is very much split to different realms at this point in time. Different servers is probably a more accurate way of saying it. We have people who are now on Hermitcraft. We have people who are doing like all the flight SMPs and the POW creation SMPs that are constantly just going through and doing that. And that crew is just not really something that I think would be like, you couldn't really Avengers assemble that crew again, I think, as unfortunate as it is. I would absolutely love to have an excuse to work with all of them again, but I don't really see it happening, unfortunately. So yeah, it's kind of enjoy what was with all of it, but I don't think Empires is going to be coming back. And I think also that crew just wouldn't want to do Empires as is again. There would have to be some new twist to it, which is kind of like what we were trying to do with Misadventures, but then Misadventures just never really took off, so that didn't really get what we were hoping for on that either. So maybe in the future there'll be another SMP that'll be going on, but I think with what, 3 of our people, 4 if you include False, but she was already on Hermitcraft, went to Hermitcraft, and when you only have 12 people and so 25% of your SMP leaves, it's kind of weird to make a new SMP with that, you know? Yeah, False was on Empires Season 2, but she was already on Hermitcraft, so it's kind of weird to lump him on that same one, because we already kind of knew the expectations for her going in on it was that she was Hermitcraft first in. Yeah, you never know. Maybe something will happen in the future. It would be really fun to work with them again, but I personally don't see it happening unless somehow all of us end up on another SMP by chance again. It's also hard starting SMPs now. It seems like live stream SMPs work, but there's not really too many YouTuber SMPs. Like, it's kind of just Hermitcraft and Lifesteal right now that are the only ones that actually are getting views. I am interested about this Lifesteal World thing. I don't know what it is, but it seems like just like an event where Lifesteal's adding a bunch of extra people to the server. Anybody know what it is? I would like to see an SMP. I kind of got something in the works coming soon. Not really it's gonna be something a little new, but we kind of got something coming up. I can't really talk too much about it right now. It's still early planning stages. Oh, I should have really ended the time lapse and started a new file. You can leave the yellow glass. I hope it looks good. Welcome to me just gonna give you a really hard time the entire time that we're building this thing. But no, I think what you did looked great. I'm still gonna give you a hard time though. That's part of the gig. Sorry, that Windows sound was me. I need to go down anymore? I don't think so. Nope, we're good. Sweet, that's all the digging we needed. There's a little shrine in there. All right, the tower at the bottom. I forgot. I'm gonna do this one too. This one wasn't Yentl, but this was somebody else who I'm blanking actually built that thing. Oh, still was boosting. Goblin inspired a cave city thing of our own, and it's been super fun. Nice. Goblin was really cool. Dwarven second. Resources. Bakery. Dig. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's go put all this dirt and stone away, and then we'll just see what we can get. The stupid part is that for me, you're a lot better in single player than on SMP, which often just ends as me watching the other POVs as the SMP. I get that. Yeah, I feel like SMPs I just don't put as much effort into as my single player because I expect them to not do as well as my single player. And then that kind of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy because I don't put effort in. So then, of course, it's not going to do as well. And also, I think, I don't know, I tend to not like to let the collabs and everything sit really long in my videos because I'm so worried about the pacing side of all of it that I think I do speed through a little bit too much in order to keep like the pace that I have established fairly well in my current videos. Maybe something like a new take on SOS, but with some streams. Do you miss you on SMBs with the friend group? Yeah, it would be fun to do something, but I don't really know what it would be. Where are these being weird? Hello? Where are those being weird? You know, I'm gonna say it right now. Just kidding. I just saw I need 22 turtle eggs. I was gonna say this doesn't look terrible. I just gotta stop staring at it and go actually get resources together. Ow. Are you ready for the World Cup? Are you watching it all? Dude, I got tickets to a game. I'm so excited. I gotta go to a World Cup match in like 2 weeks. I think actually 2 weeks to the day, because I'm pretty sure it is a Wednesday game, so I will be not be streaming on a Wednesday. I do apologize. Also, I will not be streaming this Friday most likely either, or I'm gonna be streaming early. Because I'm off to a friend's wedding this weekend, so I gotta drive. Which game? It's the Bosnia versus Qatar game. So it's not like any of like the big like S tier teams to go see, but hey, I still get to go to a World Cup game, so I'm pretty stoked. New Jersey, Atlanta? No, I'm in Seattle. Oh yeah, the cotton candy floor. Are you remembering what you did here too? Why don't you build farms but get blocks by hand? Because I like to actually play the game instead of just sit AFK while my farms do all the work for me. I get really burned out of playing Minecraft Survival when I feel like I'm just running from point A to point B and just picking blocks up and moving to the next and blah blah blah. Like, it is nice for a while, but I find long-term enjoyment for me definitely comes more so from actually sitting in the world and playing the game. I don't think we'll crash out building this one, no, unless there's like paintings and armor stands all over that I can't see on the Lightmatica resource list. Other than that, we should be good. I got a lot of interiors to catch up on, dude. We'd have to really start chugging through these. I've recovered from my trauma of doing a crimson interior, so I'm back. We're so back. Except I do want to build the interiors in the upper part of the city first. And unfortunately, Crimson did do another one up there. So we got to do that. But I think we're going to do Jinxie's interior next. Was it Jinxie or was it Heroic Pixels? I'm blanking. That did the interior. I think it was Jinxie. That did the interior above the blacksmith. So I think that is going to probably be our next one that we do. I want to slowly start like finishing up the top, and we're gonna just start working our way down. So interior wise, we're gonna be finishing everything at the tip of the top, and then just slowly assemble it, like going downwards instead of the skipping around that we were doing before. Was it that was you, right, Jinxie? Or am I misremembering? I don't know why, and it's really not for any reason whatsoever, but I get both of your names mixed up in my brain quite often, and I really don't know why, because you're both definitely very different people, but for some reason my brain just goes one or the other. I think it's that you both use purple a lot for names, and so I just kind of go blue. It just kind of merges in my brain. If you go to it in the city, I can confirm though. I think that one was, it's the upper city with like where it was just the upstairs, because I already did the downstairs. We'll fly back over it in a second. It's like, it's the one sitting like right behind there. It's like right behind that wall. Are you gonna do interiors for New Papyrus eventually? Yes, I would love to. I'm not, I think after we get Path done, I think that's the next one that we can open up for supporters to be able to do interiors. Can't wait for the new trees and stuff. I'm so pumped. Yeah, I did say 800 likes today for the spoiler, so you know we're 170 off. No, not me. Okay, so that was Heroic Pixels then. All right, back to spruce, which I might run out of. It's gonna be close because we need 170 spruce trapdoors. Hey, 170. Wow. Would you look at that? Need 220 of these. There's 60, 120, 180, 90, 40. Ow. How'd you get your fog to not be so intrusive? I'm using the atmospherics mod. It's pretty cool. So one fence gate. I need the stairs. 12. One fence gate. What else do I need? 11 signs. Okay. Then from here, what's the next cherry? Three buttons, 6 trapdoors. Nope, don't need any of those. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Bamboo! 9 trapdoors, 2 stairs. That's 18 trapdoors. I'm just gonna make them. I've been really enjoying working with bamboo recently. I feel like it's one of those that I just like suddenly like, wait a minute, this is kind of cool. Warped. Warp, warp. And the Enderman block. You should have build comps in Discord. I'm thinking, Bars, I don't know if you're still in here. I saw that in your stream you did a, oh, I never started that up again, whatever. You did a build comp with like trees and stuff. I'm thinking about organizing like an actual build competition with a prize, like TM, for when we get the new tree type. Mostly because I think that'd be kind of fun. I have to figure out what the prize is, because I would want it to be something different than just, oh, I'll make it in my world. Like I feel like there'd be like a little monetary something on it or something like that, but we'll see. No promises on anything, but I'm playing around with the idea in my brain. I was like, that'd be kind of fun. Competition prize. Wow. Because I feel like I'd want it to be within the community, right? But I also feel like if I were to add like a substantial prize or something to it, then it would definitely grow up a lot than just the community. And also we'd have to figure out a way for people to access that are not just members and be able to submit things. Because if I do like a monetary prize behind it or something, I don't want there to be an entry fee of you have to be a member to get access to the server, because that's not fair. Because then it could, to me that reads, haha, give me money so you maybe have a chance of earning more money. You know, those types of giveaway thingies, they never really read that well in my opinion. So I don't want to do that. But I want to do something. So I'm trying to figure out, we'd have to figure out how to do like there'd probably just be like a Discord where you could come in and join and submit your screenshot, like do like a screenshot from all 4 sides of the tree or something like that. And then there'll be like maybe a prize that I give out, and then we have community voting for the rest of it. Is kind of what I'm thinking about. That's where I'm leaning, at least. So it's not just like me picking my favorites, but it's like the community can. Then we would need to have the hard part would be like having an even playing field, I guess, for it. So I think the goal would be like build a fall tree, like build your best fall tree variant, whatever it might be. Maybe it has to be like you have to find a reference for a tree IRL, and then you build that tree. Whoever can make the most realistic looking tree, survival friendly. That could be cool. You like trees too? I love trees. Except there's a cotton tree in my front yard that makes it look like it's snowing right now because there's so much cotton everywhere in the air and it's driving me crazy. First world problems, I know. 1 dark oak timber. No magic trees. No, it would have to be. I think it would be like a. I think the realistic, like a realistic fall tree, would be what I would be gearing it up for. I think it's kind of a fun. I think having a few more limitations on the challenge could make it something that feels more consistent, and then you also kind of see like how people interpret different things. We could also do like I find a bunch of references, and you have to pick one of those references to build the tree, and then you can make that tree. So like who can do their best interpretation of the tree that I pick. Something like that could also be kind of sick.
Pleased to meet you.
Gonna watch the VOD tomorrow with a nice adult beverage. Have a good stream. Work calls.
Miss Scooby, thank you so much for the 30 months. For the rest of your work day. Blocky School of Decorating. Somehow everybody comes out with a concussion. It's amazing. At this point, it's just impressive. As I was doing scrolling on X, I saw a post of you, and now you're on my Twitch feed too. OMG, hi, how are you doing? Welcome on in. I don't know why I came at you with so much energy there, but I did, and I apologize. Does this mean I'm being an influencer by posting on different social platforms and it's getting more engagement on my main platforms? Am I influencering? That's the verb, right? Influencering. That's how you say it. Dude, 44 barrels? I guess it's a bakery. Fine. Y'all are burning my birch logs, dude. Might as well just throw them in the fire. Stack a barrel. Did I need some composters too? I didn't need one composter. That's not actually that is what I wanted. I need a bookshelf. I need 3 chisel bookshelves. That would mean you had an actual job. Ouch, dude. Ouch. 10 crafters? What do you think? I'm made of crafting tables or something? I feel like we've been streaming a lot longer than 2 hours. I've only been resource gathering for 2 hours though, so there is that. That is also a valid factor of why I might be feeling slightly more tired. How are you? My name is Kyle. This is the first stream of yours I'm watching. Welcome on in, Kyle. I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? I feel like my influencering is working. The resource gathering is getting me. It is a little bit. Oh, we have to go get some more wheat to take to our mud. I need to grab that real quick. I'm going to bail. Got some things to research. All right. You have a good one. How do you feel if the different woods made different looking bookshelves, barrels, composters, etc.? Part of me, I don't need anything out of here. That's not the building I wanted. I wanted the little shack over here. The iron golem dying really made me go, wait, I'm in the wrong spot. Anyways, part of me thinks that that would be really cool for detailing, and it would be fun. even if there was just like a light color and a dark color, I think that's what I would prefer. Actually, I'm just gonna bring a bunch. 6, 7, 8, 9. Because to me, that would make more sense if there's like a light, a dark, and a middle tone. But then you'd also, people would be like, well, why don't I have my warped one? I think it could be cool. I also think we don't really need it because that would just add so many items to the game if you think about it. So it could potentially just be a lot of stuff to handle, which I think would really make inventory management an absolute pain. So I guess long answer long is I would love it if they had a way of better managing your inventory. Speaking of which, make a mod. I really did not need that much, but I will use it eventually. That is fact. Okay. Dirt. I actually don't think I need dirt. Mud. Need a little bit of mud. I just started watching you and I'm loving it. And could you tell me how I can make a medieval kingdom? Any tips? Give yourself a little bit of a layout to get started is the first thing I would recommend. Of just give yourself the general idea, like what's the kingdom gonna be, who's in charge of it, is there a castle, is it just a village and maybe there's a distant king somewhere else, like what's the vibe, like what's that state, are they at war or would they potentially be at war? Okay, you probably need a wall then, and so just kind of plan it out. And then before you do any major building, anything at all, at least put a line of like cobblestone or stone, just a few crisscrossing lines in your place of like, this is where your roads are gonna go. And then like back up from there and have different varieties in the size of your roads. So have like a main road that goes through your city, your kingdom or whatever, that's maybe 5 to 7, maybe 9 blocks wide, and the buildings are pushed back. You got sidewalks so that multiple wagons or carts or cars or scooters or whatever it might be to be able to go through there, you know? So you get that. So this is a little bit of a main, but it's kind of side, but then like we have like this like much bigger main road for a lot more stuff to move from the quarry straight through into the harbor. And we've got the big main road through the city that's like through here. So we got a lot of size for that so that multiple things can move around at once. So that helps a lot. And then like moving your buildings back from there. And also don't stick to purely just a grid, because I find making a little bit more natural shapes and curves and things adds a lot more interest. No. What is your stream schedule? Usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I start about 11:45 a.m. Pacific. Is the goal. Monday, Wednesday, we're live on YouTube and Twitch. Fridays is usually Twitch only, because if I post a video on I usually post videos on YouTube on Thursdays. I don't have one this week though. But if I post a video, I don't go live on YouTube on Friday. But this Friday, I'm out of town. I'm going to a good friend's wedding, so I'm off for the weekend. Okay, what else we got? Granite, terracotta, deep slate. Get our deep slate. I don't need those tiles. I already know that. I don't know if I need these, but we're gonna get them. I need 12 of those. Yeah, live streams are a lot of the background work behind the videos and things like that. I do primarily make videos. That's what I got onto YouTube and all that stuff for, but I like to stream and chat with y'all while I'm doing a lot of the grind work and resource gathering and everything. But most of what I do, if you are new in here, is more so in the YouTube-y realm, but I do like to stream and hang. But we do a lot of creative planning to get ready for the big projects. We do a lot of the resource grinding and all that for the survival world and for the hardcore world, I should say. And yeah, vibes. End sentence. What we're working on right now, though, for those who are new, I have a copy of this city project uploaded onto my supporter server. and members, channel members, Patreon supporters, Twitch subs are able to claim a house and build the interior for me, and then I go through the process painstakingly of building it back up in the hardcore world. So the one that we're working on right now was done by Yentl, who's one of our lovely moderators. And so we're working on just getting the resources. I don't know if we're going to get to building it today because we're pretty far into stream already. Are those any of those? No. So we're going to see how long it takes to get the rest of this in, because I do want to do it just like one stint, but I was going to build it on Friday, but I just remembered that I'm not here on Friday, so it's kind of hard to build. Unless we do a very, very early morning. Where is Gem? Gem? Do you mean Gem or Germ or I don't? Who's Jem? I don't know. I don't know a Jem. What's something good to do with 4 double chests filled with bones? Turn it into 4 double chests of ferns. It's really, really simple solution there. Just make ferns. Oh, I need 4. There's no better use of bones than to make more ferns. Yeah, no self promo in the chat though. Friendo, if you're new here, read the rules before you do anything. I'm a big fan. Welcome on in. There's gonna be 8. We needed 7, so that's fine. Furnace. Ooh, let's see. Stone. I've been meaning to start a survival world where I just build. Can I get past the doom of building the farms? What do I do? Why do you need the farms? Ben, thank you so much for the 4 months. Yep, we're gonna get big upgrades on path here for the next little while. So I need one of these because I have to make a grindstone. I need a stack of that, and I need a stack of that because I can make that into a stack of that, and then that's that stack. And then I also need 4 of them apples. Anything else that we need in here? I'd say the big thing that people tend to worry about a bunch when they're playing Minecraft is they're like, oh my god, I need all these farms before I can build anything because I can't build without the farms. And it's like, if you need all of these farms to build your starter house, maybe think of a smaller starter house, or think like the hours that you would put into making the farms, is that actually going to make it less or more time than it would take to normally build your starter house? I think there's a lot of people that really just say, oh my god, I can't do anything until I have this resource automatically coming into my inventory whenever I need it. Where in reality, you can go gather it by hand. I still do that. I still gather a ton of stuff by hand, and look how far we've made it in the world. I need another furnace because we gotta go make some smokers. Didn't know, my apologies. Lies, you had to agree to the rules to type in chat. Yeah. Look who agreed to the terms and conditions without reading them. Okay, we need to go buy more bricks because I'm out of bricks again. I'm assuming that I don't need the coal ore. If I do, I'll go get it later. We need chests and crafters and actually, I would love to see. Is there anything actually before we do all of them? Let's just do these 2 guys. Anything in here that I can grab? Oh, I don't even need a crafted grindstone. I got one. Who would ever do that? Nobody reads the terms and conditions anymore, but it's to their detriment. Just kidding. Some of those things are long. I tried to make ours as short as possible. I need 6 lanterns. 2. 2 looms. Need 15 pots. Good thing I went and got more pots by accident. You're actually, Yentl, helping me get rid of these iron trapdoors that have been in here forever. I need 14 hay bales. Oh, I have them split between 2? Gross. Bam, 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 bam. Those still need to be smokers, which I should have oak. Guess I gotta make crafters. I don't want me. Do I have crafters in here? I do! Yay! How many crafters do I need? 10. Thank you, fWhip, for making a stack of crafters when they first came out. Still working through them. Havoc, thank you so much for the gift sub to Yentls. Appreciate you. I need 4 blast furnaces too. Dude, what do we need blast furnaces for in a bakery? What are you, forging molten hot lava cakes or something? Renee, thank you so much for the 5 gift memberships on YouTube. I really appreciate you. Oh, I did get the smokers. Quick, true. If you have any other job besides content creator, what would you do and why? I mean, eventually I would love to work in the video game industry in some way, shape, or form. That would be really cool. I originally, before I got into YouTube, wanted to get into being like a level designer or behind like an MMO game, like creating the world that players play. That was always my original goal for a career. But realistically, what I was doing before this became my job was I was working in IT. I did a lot of database management stuff and super fun. Like database management and remote support and all that type of stuff. Forging the crust of a baguette. Yeah, you making a baguette sword. Dude, I need 11 cakes. You know those don't stack, right? Creative mode players. Thinking they got all that cake. Oh, we forgot blue ice and glowberries. It's a bakery, it needs cake. They could be like purely about like bread, you know? Did you go to college for that? Yeah, I have a degree in computer science and a degree in business HR management. Super fun. I left my stripping light on. Ah, man. Cake or ice cream? Well, I'm dairy free, so I can't really eat either. But I love an oat milk ice cream, dude. So good. Actually, I do need that. I actually really love oat milk ice cream. It's so good. Do we really have to call it that? It was my stripping light for stripping logs in the lumber mill. What do you, get your minds out of the gutter. What's wrong with y'all? Jeez, y'all are so immature. I made almond ice cream before and it was so good. We've made coconut ice cream at home before and that was really good. We've also made oat milk ice cream at home and that was real good. Maybe we got to get back into that. We have an ice cream maker at home and we gotta pull that thing back out now that it's summer, almost. Summer adjacent. Maybe it's time.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm a big fan of Ben and Jerry's oat milk flavors.
Ben Jerry's expensive though, dude. But yeah, you're right. They are good. It's one of those that is unfortunately worth the money, but it keeps getting more expensive somehow. Oh, prismarine. What do I need? One prismarine brick. One prismarine brick. And do I not have prismarine? I do right there. Okay. That's fine. See, if I do this today and get all the resources, and then we build it the next stream, the chance of crash out is much lower. How many chains do I need? 23. I also need a cauldron. Whoop, whoop. I still need those blast furnaces though, dude. 4 blast furnaces. This is the guy who's going to a World Cup game. Hey, I got in off a raffle ticket. I got them for base price. And I live in the city where they are, so I literally am just gonna take a bus to the game. 2 skeleton skulls? Can I raise you a wither skeleton skull, Yentl? I don't have skeleton skulls. I have 1 skeleton skull. You can have 1 skeleton skull. You can have 1. You get 1. I did put the chains back in the barrel. Thank you. Did I put those in? I don't know. They're on the resource list. Who's playing? We're doing the Bosnia and it starts with an H. It's like Bosnia and Hernandez something, I don't know. Versus Qatar is the game that I got tickets to. You do a setup tour? Nah. Sorry. Setup tours are very much... I don't have a camera I can move around or anything like that, so my camera's locked on a stand. It ain't moving. Right. Turtle eggs. Yeah. Bosnian Herzegovina. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that one. We're gonna go see them play in Qatar. So it wasn't... I was really trying to get tickets to the US game because there is a US game here in Seattle, which would have been really fun to go to. Which I actually... So the raffle that I won had the ability to buy in for tickets for that game too. The literal starting base price of the tickets to go to the US game, granted it's there, or I could get into the round of 16 game that's happening in Seattle. The base price of the round of 16 game before you have any, like, no ticket reselling anything was $800 just to get a ticket to sit in the game, and it didn't even let you pick your seats. You just knew that you had seats. Granted, the seats that we ended up getting, because we got the randomized seats too through our current one, they're actually really good. We're like 15 rows from the field, so it was great. But I was like, I'm not spending $800 per ticket to go. Like I don't like soccer that much. But yeah, we got our tickets for like $200 per, I think, which is still a decent amount for a sporting event, but cheaper than going to a Seahawks game, I can tell you that much. Three light blue, 1 light gray. Ooh, I don't know if I have any light gray in here. Oh no, I did restock the shears in it, so maybe he's producing wool. Yes. That was the order? Yes. We need another shulker box. Do you ever swear? Are you family friendly? I'm family friendly, yeah. I can't guarantee everything all the time on this stream is family friendly, but everything that I do will be family friendly. Sometimes when I'm streaming with other folks, they might swear or something like that, but if it's ever just me, we are family friendly in like words, and like I don't swear or anything like that in my content, streams, videos, whatever it is. I need to go get turtle eggs. Yep, y'all know what that means. Turtle pond, back in action, baby. Yeah, Kyle, we've already called you out once for not reading the rules, but make sure you read the rules. We don't tend to give people a whole ton of opportunities here. Just if you're breaking the rules multiple times, you will get timed out or your messages will get removed. So that's part of keeping this a family-friendly space, is that people got to follow the rules of the chat too. They're all there for a reason. Yeah, there's some seagrass for us. If Mythical's on stream, all bets are off for the family-friendly. True. Okay, please lay lots of turtle eggs. Is there just one turtle up there? There's just one of you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Wow. Wait, you didn't lay your egg. You didn't lay the eggs. Lay the eggs. Thank you. You're in the Spurs and the Knicks in the finals. I know nothing basketball related. Since the Sonics left Seattle, I have not followed anything basketball other than hoping for the Thunder's downfall. That is the extent of my basketball knowledge, is hoping that Oklahoma City flops every time. Which sounds like they did, so you know that's a big win. You use seaweed to breed turtles? Yeah, it's the only way to breed turtles. You want to come in, buddy? You can come in. Come on. I know, you've made it all the way back to your beach. You want to go the rest of the way. Come on now. Let's get back in there. Thank you. Casey is very good at flopping. Yeah, I know nothing. I used to follow the Sonics as a kid. Loved watching them. I used to go to games a lot with my dad. And then after the Sonics got bought and transferred to Oklahoma, I have lost all my interest in basketball. All right, we're going to go get some other resources while their cooldown goes, and we'll come back. We'll go get our plants. Seattle Supersonics are your team? Dude, they were fun to watch. Their games were so fun to go to. Back in like early 2000s when I was a wee little kid. A wee lad. I also needed 6 leaves. My perfect stacks of cherry leaves. No. 10 saplings, 2 leaves. Okay. 10 saplings? 2 leaves. 1 azure blue. That's how you say it, right? Azure blue. Quick question. How did you get the world height data pack to work in your world? Trying to do it. And I just get darkness everywhere. You have to update it to work with the latest version of Minecraft. So if you're using an old version of my world download, I don't believe I've released one since it's been working, or since I had to update it to the 26 point blah blah blah. But there's you have to update it to match the latest version of the Minecraft settings, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, I'm still recording. Oopsies. And grow 4 leaves, 5 props. I can't remember exactly what clauses you have to change in it, but if you look up the data pack change logs and everything, you can find in there. The last resource pack in your name is very outdated. How can I know what all packs you use? The last resource pack that I have that is public, the fWhip like builders pack, I have not used in years. I use a new one that a lot of people kept stealing my old textures and reusing them in their own packs without my permission. So I put it behind a paywall of you have to be a Patreon supporter to get it now. So I do apologize. It's the fWhip foliage upgrades. It is available on my Patreon or to Twitch subs, including Prime subs, or people get gift subs and all that. So if you would like to get it, if you hang out in the streams, you have a chance of getting gifted a membership or something, and then you can grab the downloads through there. But I don't share any of my stuff for free publicly anymore, because it kept getting stolen. Somehow my texture pack was even put on the Bedrock Marketplace, and somebody sold a few thousand of them for $1 a piece before I was able to convince Mojang that somebody has stolen my work. Oh, I need a bell, I need a brewing stand, and it's honestly, it's probably, we can go make this bed. I did not know this texture pack lore. Yeah, it's the same reason I moved world downloads to private, is that people kept stealing my stuff and reposting it for sale. So I stopped allowing it for free. It is a big bummer that a lot of people on the internet, the second that you post something, they go, ooh, how could I make money off of this thing? So I just stopped. So yeah, a lot of people unfortunately ruin a good thing for a lot of others on the internet. So good old scalpers and all that fun stuff. So all I can do is protect my own stuff as much as I can, and putting it behind a slight paywall made it so that a lot less people tried stealing it. Still happens every once in a while, but at least the people who do steal it, they at least have to give me a few dollars first. What's your favorite series you've done? This world by far. This is the Minecraft world that I feel like I'm the most attached to. There's that. Huh, 80 candles. That does sound like me. Oh, actually, I think I could probably breed them. Hello, do you like seagrass? Do you like seagrass? You look like you would also enjoy a piece of seagrass.
Pleased to meet you.
You, friendo? Yeah.
Year and a half, woohoo.
Who's that? Belladonna, thank you so very much for the membership. Appreciate you. How you doing today? 18 months. You get it? Yeah, y'all got your grass. Make the eggs. Can I keep access if I only afford to be subscriber 1 month? Yeah, if you get the download while you're an active member, your membership expires, you still got that version of it. You won't get access to new downloads, but when you're a member, if you download something, you got it for life. That's on you to keep. That is on you to keep the file, though. If you delete the file and are no longer a member, you obviously can't re-download the file because you don't have access to the download links anymore. But if you are a member and you download something, you can use it for as long as you want. Yeah, and the texture pack and the world download are all for the tier 1. Tier 2 gives you access to the community server. If you ever die in this world, you do another hardcore, just normal survival world. I've decided this is my last hardcore world. We're gonna run it for as long as it goes, but if I do die in it, when I do die in it, hardcore isn't it. Hardcore is always a when, it's not an if. And whenever that happens, we're gonna go into regular survival world. I think after this, I'm ready for. I count this as my forever world because it's the world that I keep playing in and playing for as long as I possibly can. 4 eggs. Wow, you're spoiling me. Let me just pick those up. Thank you for your hard work. All right, Yentl. Do you have gold farm? I do. How long have you had this world? 4 years. Okay, so we need cyan. 1, 2, 3. And red. Le classique. 1, 2, 3. Nailed it. Faster than hopper speed. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam. Okay, boom, boom. The cake is alive. What? How many eggs do you need? One in the world? I don't know. Yentls, why do we need 22 turtle eggs and 11 cakes? I need to go get another shulker box because I have to store all of this cake. When's the 5-year mark? I believe in November. We started in November, so it'll be in there. Copper is 5 years old. Is Copper 5 years old? We started this world right when Caves and Cliffs Part 2 released because I, unfortunately, like an idiot, died the week before in my season 2 of hardcore. So this is my season. This is my 3rd hardcore world. What happened to the island world? Island world was... Oh, I did move the... Please. Please. No cake. It's a lie. There's no cake in that room. Yeah, we're on day 13,416. It's okay. Yentl also wanted me to make far too many campfires. Don't worry. I got this one. I'm going to make just another stack because I always need more campfires. You ate them? Why did you eat my villagers? So I have to manually go and get 64 buckets of milk to make these stupid... No, I don't need to stack cakes. I would need 11 buckets of milk in order to make as much cake as I need. Alright, turtles are gonna have to chill for a few because we got stuff to do. Off to new papyrus for the cakes. It's not all the way to new papyrus, thankfully. Oh, you know, we actually have more things that we can do around here. Because I can get the candles and the glass. I just need... those.
Pleased to meet you.
Forgot all about these until now. Thought I would nip over to use it. Been around for a while now and it's been a really good time. Here's to more.
So, thank you so much for the 8 months. I really appreciate you. Hope you're doing well today. Just in case there's some secret candles not showing up, we'll take 2 stacks. I think this is just... Yentl said, you know what? I also built a candle shop, so I'm gonna make my candle shop earn a lot of money because it needs to sell candles. Your texture pack is what vanilla Minecraft should aspire to be. It's so live. Oh, I mean, mine is just the variation on leaves and foliage and all that. I didn't do too much. I've just enhanced, I think, what Minecraft is, which is kind of what, in my opinion, texture packs are supposed to do. Okay, I need 2 of these. Boom, boom. Just candle shop because there were not anything to come from somewhere. Sure. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do like the candle shop. The candle shop's good. Scaffolding. I need more string. 2, 3, 4. Yep. To my favorite bookstore ever. Woo! The Bamboo's bookstore. Sorry, I never followed up on the Island series thing. I think I started talking about it and then I just fully stopped talking about it. The Island series was supposed to be temporary to begin with, the Hardcore Island, and it was supposed to last a lot longer than it was originally, than it did, because it was supposed to last for 3 months or so, which I thought I could do the whole island in that time. It was gonna go until Misadventures happened, and originally Misadventures we were talking about launching in like end of February, mid-March, when we originally threw out the idea of Minecraft Misadventures, and that's what everybody was on board with. And then there was supposed to be another mini series happening during that time that I wasn't going to be a part of because it was one of those role play ones that I'm not a big fan of. So I was like, okay, cool, this is great. I'll do a mini series on the side because I'd love to do something just fun as bonus content during like easy, chill holiday season content that I would have fun with, y'all would have fun with watching, something different, you know? And then I think we can go breed the turtles again. Then that side series that all of the Misadventures people were going to be doing got canceled, and it just never happened. And then they were like, well, what if we just start Misadventures right now? And so Misadventures got started much earlier than it was originally intended. So my whole plan of do a side series until Misadventures came out, if I had known that in advance, I probably wouldn't have started the Island series for a while. I would have waited until probably Misadventures slowed down like it did, unfortunately, and then I would have done it. But the hard part is that I don't know. It was just bad timing. It was supposed to be like a 3-month-long series, and it did not happen. Would you play on Hermitcraft and Vita? I mean, probably. So many of my friends are on Hermitcraft now that it would be fun to be able to play with them. I don't really have that whole like mystique of Hermitcraft like a lot of creators have, where they're like, oh my god, I want to be on Hermitcraft. But for me, it's no, I'd love to be able to record with Gem, Joel, and Pearl and all them again. Like, that'd be cool. Okay, come on, lay your eggs. You did all the, yeah, there you go. Do you have any plans to stream in 4K or higher FPS type resolution? I'd love to see the world in all of its glory. I've tried it in the past and it taxed my computer way too much. Am I 1 egg shy? No, we have 22. Woohoo! We're done. I'm free. I left my inner chest somewhere. Where did I leave my inner chest? What storage room was I in that I left my inner chest in? I know where it is. Yeah, those farmer villagers. Yeah. Would you consider switching this world to normal survival? Nah. We were talking about it earlier in stream, but summary of it, if you don't want to go back and rewatch, is I find for myself, if I change the stakes of something when I'm already in it. No, we did move it from here. No, fishermen, not farmers. But if I change the stakes, if I like committed to doing something in one way, and I've been doing it that way for now 4 years, and then I were to change the stakes and be like, okay, we don't need to do it that way anymore. We can just do a regular survival. And like, if I die, it doesn't matter. To me, as the player behind the game, instant burnout, instant lack of desire to do anything. I will have zero desire or interest in making any interesting builds or anything in this world ever again. And all of my desire to play the game is just going to be gone. So I want to send this with hardcore all the way through to the end. And then if and when we die, I'm going to start a regular survival world, because then that'll be like survival from the start instead of hardcore from the start. That's like the big shift for me. Would you ever play on Just Create? The SMP? I mean, it'd be interesting. I just don't know if I'd like full commit to doing create mod stuff. I like messing around with create mod every once in a while, but I don't know if I love it. What's the YouTube stream like count looking like? 744. You're sitting on the Ottoman Empire right now? How could you, Hemicat? That's such a cat thing to do. Sitting on an entire empire. What happened to the create mod SMP? I still love your engineering. Oh, that was on New Life SMP, I think you're thinking of. Why is everyone on Twitch? People just like to watch where they like to watch. People are welcome to watch the stream wherever they want. That's why we got both. I might run out of emeralds, but that's fine. Let's go 1 stack. There's that. That's actually enough of the brick. Now I just need to buy these so that I can make those. Oh, I didn't actually craft them. Boop. And then I just need 2. Oh, I have a stack of emerald blocks. I was thinking I was out. I got the glass. I did get the glass. I'll put my flower pots with all my foliage. Actually, I have a brick shulker box in my iron chest that has a very drastic lack of brick. It's mostly granite. Okay, we're getting there. We just need cake and trapdoors. You plan on expanding the Dwarven Kingdom? Yeah, we've done some creative planning streams with the whole area behind already. In the creative world, I have all of these mountains and everything are completely transformed, and we're working on like a raised up area. I want the dwarves to be more ranchers, just because I think it'd be kind of fun. Like, so we're gonna have a bunch of like ranch life up there, and the city itself is gonna occupy eventually this entire strip. I'm planning out already in the creative copy what's gonna go in right here, and it's gonna be like our nether portal, so we can get back and forth between this space much more quickly. I just haven't finished it yet. This world is too goated to finish on hardcore. Please take a community poll and ask everyone. It's one of those things where, regardless of what the community poll outcome comes to, I know for me that if I were to move to regular survival, I would burn out. So whether it's what the community wants or not, if it's what's most important in the end is that I actually want to make content on the world. So if I don't want to make content on it, I'm not making the decision. It's also, I've been doing it hardcore for 4 years, 13,000 days. If I were to move this to regular survival, I've asked people for 4 years now to buy into the fact that this is a hardcore world. I feel like there'd be a lot of people. There might be some people who'd be like, oh my god, thank you, finally it's survival. I don't have to worry about a heart attack happening every time I watch the video. But there's also going to be a big portion of people that are going to be like, wait a minute, this was hardcore. What are you doing? Like, you changed. Like, you did it one way and now you're doing it a different way. So it might be something that y'all are like, or some of y'all are like, please no, go to survival. But then there's gonna be a lot of other people that'll be like, you changed. I don't like you, Mr. Streamer Man. Oh my God, Yentl, I need a whole another shulker box for your. No, I don't. I can put the cakes in there. Yeah, the whole premise of the series is hardcore. It might be that we've survived for a long time and now we have something really impressive, but if we're change away from that, what's the point of all the impressive stuff? Would you build a sports arena in Path? I've thought about doing a jousting arena, but like maybe for the World Cup we just build a giant soccer complex. And complaining about interiors. Yeah, that's the other part of it. Yeah. You love this world, or it's just your job? No, I really love what I do. It's also my job. And my job definitely adds to the motivation to keep wanting to create things here and do more things. But I am very happy to say that I genuinely can get to wake up every day and I'm excited about what I'm doing for work that day. I might not be super cheery, happy, wee-hee all the time, but there's a general excitement around what I got to do for work. Like this job as a content creator is the most I've ever worked in my life. And this is by far the most work. And I know a lot of people are like, you just play video games all day. Man. I wish, dude, I wish. No, being a content creator is the most work I've ever had to do for any job ever. But I love it. I genuinely love it. And that makes it a lot easier to put the hours in. So like that's part of it. But like also with that, I do genuinely really enjoy what I get to do. So it makes the hours and effort and everything that I put in here worth it. Because I get to be, I've always wanted to be somebody who does like a lot of creative things in my life. I've always been a creative person. I've always been somebody who wants to make things and not just like go through the motions. And this kind
have
of
an I show speed statue for the World Cup. Smiley face emoji.
No, I think I'll pass on that one.
Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Thank you for the dono though. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, I don't think we'll have a speed statue in this world anymore. You have any ideas on what to build at my medieval town square? Is it a city square or a town square? I don't know. Is it a plaza? But what you should build some market stalls. You should have somebody who's there making bread or cake, a little bakery stall. Maybe you have somebody who has like a wagon that they pull up that's got like a pizza oven off it. And I just got a job as game tester. I actually play games for a living and I still get tired. I feel like game testers, because I have a friend who's a game tester for Bungie. He's a game tester on, I haven't chatted with him for a while, but he's a game tester on Destiny. For Destiny 2, like he was in there finding all the bugs and everything that were reported by players and confirming them so the devs could do it. And he was like, no. Most of my day I was just running the same circuit over and over again to reproduce bugs like 100 times over. He's like, it's still fun because you get to do things, but you're not just literally like playing games and going through boss fights and stuff. So I'm sure there's different routes of game testing and all that, but when you get into like the bug testing Q&A side of all of it, it's not all fun and games. It's just games and less fun. But yeah, it's true. It's no matter how much you love anything you do, you can still get burned out. You can still overwork yourself. You can still do too much. So that's just all stuff to keep in mind. Gonna earn a few emeralds here real quick. Yentl's making me go broke over here. What am I, just made of pumpkins and melons I can trade away for free emeralds and make infinite money? What kind of economy do you think this is? When you play the city, can you do a tour? Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a live stream tour again and invite some friends on and see if we can get some. I kind of want to see if I can get Lizzie and Joel on. It probably is difficult with them balancing Bebe, but it could be fun to get them on, and maybe like Lizzie, Joel, Ollie could be a good crew to see if they would want to come and hang, or Gem or somebody. How did you get out of here? Oh no, you're from the village. Okay, sorry. continue. I haven't trapped you in a box. Oh, do you want to come hang out with your friends? They're all trapped in boxes in here, but you can talk to them. Dude, I just about had a what the heck? How? Love to see one. Yeah, I think when the city is complete, the reason why I want to do a lot of the interiors is then we can really show it off, you know? Like, we can really show off a lot of things. And I think a big live stream of it and having some guests come on and all that, that could make it just that much more fun. Okay, let's craft our emerald blocks. Boop. All right, who sells cake? Who's got cake? I need cake. Oh, cake. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Done. Are you sure there's just pumpkins up here? No, it's just bread. I'll put the pumpkins up. Linksy, yeah, I can see. I feel like Link's always streaming at the same time I am, so I feel bad taking away from what he's got going on. But maybe. Yeah, May, I changed it today to just 800 likes for a spoiler, so you know. We're getting there. We literally need 5 more likes on YouTube for a spoiler right now, so you know, you can like the stream if y'all would want to. What you do if you died in this world? Probably end the stream. I'm watching that like count. I'm watching. It's not going up. You just need to go up by 4. 4 more. Oh, there it goes. Woohoo! See, we're flying right by it, so this works out great. There you go. There's your spoiler. Look at my new ranch. Isn't it beautiful? You did it at the perfect time. I was right next to the thing that I was gonna spoil. And my camera is purposely here for a reason. If I'm at this angle, so you can't see what's behind it. Woohoo, there it goes. Look at it. Wow, isn't it so fun? Isn't it pretty? I love it. It turned out really well. Okay, there's your spoiler. Have fun. The purpur. I know, I was challenged by Egg to throw in some purpur. 1,000 likes for a second spoiler? No, I gotta go. Unless y'all want to get... You just need 150 likes to do that, so... Alright. Yentl, I can confirm, in fact, that you have used less than half of the shulker boxes than Crimson Twilight did. Congratulations. You've done it. You have saved me many, many tears by only requiring 6 shulker boxes to build a thing, and one of those shulker boxes is full of cake. Repair your tools? Dude, my tools are clean. I repaired them all before stream. So yeah, we got this to build up, and then because I'm trying to think. There's 3 for this. There's 3 schematics, which is the bakery 2. Was I smart? I was so smart, dude. Wow. I cut this into 2 so it'd be easier to manage. Dude, go me. And then we also have the tower. Oh, there's the skeleton skull. Okay, so there's the skeleton skull. And then there's the second skeleton skull. And sorry, Yentl, you didn't do the skeleton skulls. It was whoever did this one. I can't remember who did the tower. But we're finally gonna have a little door into the tower right back here. Oh, Crimson's here. Oh, okay. Happy to be of service. Okay, that's fine. Huh, not me. It wasn't me. Yeah, so we got these done. Outside of that, we need, I feel like Stam was the one who did this. I think they partnered with somebody, but this is probably going to be, we got that one to tackle next. We also have the upstairs of this house here next to the bakery that needs to be tackled. It's a small one. And then we have, this has a entrance that's going to come up here and go into the second story, because I did the first story already, so this is already built. So we have the second story up there that needs to be finished. I don't think I gave the top of this to anybody for the like hayloft area, so that's just gonna probably stay as is unless somebody really wants it. So what are you doing about those skeleton skulls? I'll put one in and the other is just not gonna be there. I do know that we still have to do the upstairs of this, so this has got to get built. The upstairs of that has to get built. The upstairs of that has to get built. The upstairs of that has to get built. I don't know if anybody actually ever did that. I think somebody claimed it. I can't remember if it got finished. All of these need interiors. Every single one of these needs an interior. Except this guy, because I did this myself. But I actually do think somebody came up here and did a little second story for it. So we might need to fill that in. But yeah, so we have the comment of the day that I never kept up with. I need to get back to that. I really gotta get back to that. I gotta get VODs going too, dude. Oh, I got so much. But then we have the other scary, spooky Crimson Twilight interior. I've been on stream for a while, or a server too. Don't worry, we didn't forget about you. No, I'm kidding. Welcome on in. Good to have you. It's tier 2 for interiors. It is tier 2 for interior. Yeah, it's just general access server. I wish I could open it up more, but having that smaller community helps a lot. We got to do the entirety of this too. There's gonna be a lot of digging because we need to clear out the entire space for that, for the chapel roan. But that one's done. That one's done. This guy was by Das Gotlos. I'm very much looking forward to it because it goes all the way up here, but it's a merchant's guild. And so Das also, I let them dig underground, and so there's a huge underground vault section that connects into this tower too that's also part of it. So that's all filled in there. It's looking super sweet. This is a post office that still needs the interior for. Did we do this one? We did not. Okay, but I know that I know that one's done. These two are done because that was Dana and that was Crimson. So you can little glimpse inside of what they got going on in here. And this one's super fun because there's a glow lichen farm in here. So I actually need to come back into this building every once in a while because my glow lichen farm's head in there. So that makes it a lot more immersive because the glow lichen farm was in here already. So I made Crimson include it. And then Dana has a little apothecary over here. That's so cute. We got a lot. We got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of interiors left to do in this place, but slowly but surely we will tackle them. My friends, though, I gotta go to the grocery store. So I think we're gonna end the stream there. Das does like his decorative shulkers. I don't think there's any. There might be some. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Thank you so very much, everybody, for hanging out today. I really do appreciate it. Public service announcement is if you have not claimed your cape yet, the cape codes will only work until the 30th. So if you haven't claimed your cape code, even if you have the cape, because they're working again. So if you didn't claim it already because it was broken, it's working again now. You got to claim it within the next few weeks. Otherwise, it will break and you won't be able to claim it later. So there's your public service announcement from moi. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so very much for hanging. No video tomorrow. Potentially early stream on Friday. Maybe. We will see. We will see. Yeah, no video this week. There's video ready to go for next week. So that'll be out here. And yeah, that's where we're going with it. We'll see on this stream on Friday. I hope we can stream, but if we do, it'll be an early stream. So most likely a Monday stream if we think about it. When do you think you're going to release the next world download? How's next Thursday sound? Episode 120 comes out on Thursday, so we're gonna be dropping the new world download then, so it'll be super fun. So yeah. Also, I'm doing it to y'all again because I have the new world download coming out literally right before we finish the giant city project. So yeah, guess you have to wait until the next one to get the city download. Hee hee. Anyways, thank y'all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Ooh, I actually need to take the world download. I haven't done that yet because otherwise you might sneak in a few of them. Who am I gonna raid? I'm trying to find somebody to raid. Who should we raid? People last stream are saying to go raid Sin City, and they're live again today. So let's go raid them because they're doing stuff and things. I think they play hardcore. Yeah, they do play hardcore. 18,000 day hardcore world. They're ahead of me. It's fine. We'll go raid them. Thank you so much for hanging. Jumping on the raid. Get some free channel points. Go make somebody's day over there. fWhip raid in the chat when you get over there. But anyways, my friends, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.